Lance, who's involved in Lance's decision-making processes coming up through high school, getting ready for college?
Well, it's primarily me and my wife, and we also work with his high school coach, Dwayne Morton. As far as picking colleges, I'm the primary. Me and my wife are primary, but we also work closely with his high school coach.
With Joey Smart. Now, Lance, who was the primary in picking the decision of what high school he went to? Because I do know that he switched high schools 2 days into his freshman year.
Well, we always, when we make decisions with Lance, we include Lance, so it's like a 3-vote system, and the majority would win. And we all agreed that Lockland wasn't the best place for him at that time.
So you do agree with the decision for Lincoln? Everybody, unanimous decision.
Yeah, it was.
Lincoln High School is the best for him for his college, for academic career, going into college, as well as basketball career.
Yes.
So it was hands down decision. That was pretty simple.
Yeah, it came down to the wire. I mean, it wasn't an easy decision because Lockland, Bishop Lockland had a lot to offer Lance, and they have a great tradition there as far as teaching kids how to be a leader, but it just wasn't right for him. It just didn't fit.
Getting ready to come up for him to go into college, I'm sure that, as Lance had mentioned, he's not really concerned about where he goes. He just wants to academically be in the right college, and he wants to further his basketball career. But I'm sure you're getting the pressure already.
Yes.
What kind of pressure is coming from colleges looking at your son?
Well, I mean, the pressure really, they're definitely showing interest in Lance. So the pressure is just making sure that you pick the right college for him, the same way that we picked Lincoln for him. It's basically the same thing, except it's in it's bigger, as far as it's more it's a national thing instead of a local thing. But the pressure is really, it's not that overwhelming. It's just a process of elimination. Eliminate, who he doesn't, it's not going to fit with him, and just go by that.
You do got a couple of years now still to make that decision.
Yeah,
right?
that's the good thing about it. We have a lot of time, and so we just taking our time with it, and I believe next year he's really going to focus real hard on picking a school.
Now, what's more important to you guys, academics or basketball?
It's a combination of both, because we are a basketball family, and we are.
When you say basketball family, you've played basketball, right?
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about your kind of highlights, and I know that you've been coaching some teams and helping out with different things in basketball. Tell me a little bit about that.
My highlights are pretty short. I mean, I played high school ball at Lafayette High School in Brooklyn, and I went on to junior college, Santa Barbara City College, for 2 years, and then I finished my career at John Jay College of Criminal Justice. From there, while I was in college, Lance was born, and me and my wife, we've been together since we were 16. So Lance came along in my last year in college, and I knew that I wanted him to be involved in basketball. So that's pretty much what we did. We focused a lot of stuff that he does around basketball.
Now, I do know, just as a father, it must be pretty difficult, though, when I know colleges are contacting you, and colleges, I'm sure, sometimes offer things that they probably shouldn't be offering to try to get you to sway to their college from another. Do you get people trying to offer you things and trying to get you to bite on that college over another?
Actually, it's been pretty cool with that. I've heard all the horror stories, because myself, I was never a highly recruited player, so I never got to go through that myself. But from the stories that I heard, it seems to be the total opposite. Most of the colleges, they call when they're allowed to call, it's no. Everybody's pretty much been going by the books.
So nobody's trying to offer you envelopes under the table, anything like that?
No way. Everybody's pretty much going by the books. Right now would be some of the schools that made contact is Memphis University, and they're pretty much straightforward by the books. They don't call every day like you would think. Also West Virginia, Coach Huggins, he showed some interest in Lance, but it's all been pretty much straightforward and by the books. North Carolina actually sent Lance NCAA rule book, and I thought that was big. Because as parents, I mean, we don't know all the rules that you can involved in recruitment. And when I spoke to North Carolina coach Robinson, I expressed that to him. I'm like, I don't know the rules, and bam, just like that, 2 days later, the rule book came in the mailbox. So I've been going through that, and we're trying to keep everything straight.
So you've been very lucky.
Yes, very lucky.
So tell me, what's been the rock of your family? Who's been the rock of the family to hold everything together while you're running around giving Lance advice and helping him? I know you coach him in basketball, you're in the sidelines, you're at every game. What's been the thing that held your family together?
The thing that holds our family together, I would say definitely, is my wife. She's the eyes behind my head, and she gets on me even when I'm not on track, and she just holds everything together.
Mrs. Stevenson, tell me what that's like.
Well, it's been pretty all right. I mean, we have me and Lance has a good communication, with each other, and pretty much with little Lance, he's very open to us. We his parents, but also we like borderline his friends. So, when things get out of track, I usually step in. Usually I'm on the sidelines, pretty much quiet. I watch and, absorbing what's going on. And if I see stuff out of line, or, I usually step in. Usually, other than that, I'm pretty much quiet.
So Lance Jr.'s relaxation comes from you, and his determination comes from his father.
I guess you could put it that way.
Okay. Well, have you been getting any direct calls from any colleges, people trying to recruit him?
No, actually, my husband usually he handles all that. I mean, usually by the time I'm getting involved is when they, if they're able to come visit, then that's when I get to talk to them. Other than that, my husband deals with everything as far as the college. He explains to me whatever, which one is to be the best fit, or what they have to offer as far as, academic, basketball wise, and that's basically it. That's where I come involved in there.